First of all, Ramadan Kareem to those of you who are fasting, and I hope that you have a meaningful time of self-reflection and enlightenment. And second of all, most of you should know this already, but for those of you who don't have the common sense, know whether or not I fast and when I choose to eat are none of your business. So poops, on Threads just the other day, someone shared this. Puat non-Muslim tak puasa ni tak ada timing lain kah nak makan? Whoa. Translation, do non-Muslims not have any other timing to eat? Every puasa month is the same issue. They hang out at the food shop. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, but why? It's as if they are trying to provoke us. Already our meals are late, and during sahur there are lots of people, and they can sit down and drink teh tarik and all that stuff. And I'd be like, what? So poops, this is the first time I've seen people complain about when people are eating. I mean, I had no idea that this was a feature of Ramadan, that somehow, right in the middle of puasa month, then when you are hungry, because of your decision to go out and fast, somehow everybody in the world needs to make way for you. Just because you are puasa-ing, now everybody needs to treat you like a king. Whoever this person is, somehow or another, they've never heard apparently of waiting for a table. So I don't think you understand what a provocation actually is. You want to see a provocation even if it stabbed you right in the face. Or maybe you see provocations everywhere because you are what we call a xiao lang and you need to fix your head. Basically, this idiot thinks somehow that if you're non-Muslim, then it's not possible at all that you could somehow end up finishing work late, or for some reason you have to go over to the shops and then eat your dinner before or during the breaking of the fast. And I'm like, are you for real? This has to be gaslighting. Cause Habib, let me tell you that 99.9% of the time, if someone's sitting at a restaurant casually hanging out, that is not a provocation. That is, they got in line first, so line up, you entitled little prick. Seriously. And next thing you know, this guy's gonna end up like that one dude who slapped people in the middle of Ramadan and then went around screaming, sorry. And I'm left just wondering to myself, oh my goodness, why is it that in this country we have so many xiao langs that appear in the middle of Ramadan? You're apparently supposed to become enlightened during Ramadan, but it looks to me that you became enlightened by removing more than half of your brain. Cause look, Sapoop, I think it's already kind of obvious to you, but when we eat is none of your business. If somebody chooses to give way to you, then all good. Truly wonderful, but it's not an obligation, and you should be thankful that they're even eating in the same spaces that you want to eat in. And if you're going to go out there and write a complaint like the one that you did, even anonymously or otherwise, it shows to me that there was really no point in your doing the puasa in the very first place, and that even if puasa was supposed to bring something good into your life, it didn't. You embarrass yourself, you embarrass your entire religion, you embarrass the people around you who are going to look at you as a bad example. And one of those many examples of kurang ajar people out there, entitled to everything, contributing nothing, deserving no respect but expecting infinite respect. Bro, let me tell you right now that just cause you suffer for however many hours, it doesn't mean that we need to give you tongkat. It doesn't mean that we owe you anything. So don't go out there and start screaming that everything and anything that you see is somehow a provocation, because your mind is too twisted by the racist nonsense that you no doubt watch on a day-to-day basis. And if somehow or another you thought that making this complaint was something that showcases the beauty of your religion better than going through 1,000 Laylatul Qadrs, you are deeply mistaken. This was you raising a stupid issue for no purpose, showcasing that you learned nothing of value from the holy month, even as you brought shame to your brothers and sisters around you. Speaking of which, if you're fasting this month, I continue to wish you the very best. I know that not all of you are like this person right here, but the fact is that things would be a lot better if more of you were more vocal about people like this and their idiotic behaviors. The more of you come out and represent to show that not everybody out there is an idiot, the more mature we're going to grow as a society, even as we expand that space and more of us realize that people like this guy are xiao lang and they do not represent you. But anyway, I think the point is clear. No, whether I fast and when I eat are none of your business, so know your place. And if you're tempted to complain, then just do me a favor and shh enjoy your fasting. But what do you think, Sapoop? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all to say about that, and bye.